we're looking at here is probably the closest look-alike to a chanterelle that we have here in southern Indiana. It's called the jack-o'-lantern. Omphalotus illudens. Probably butchered the way that you say that, but if you pick one, you can see it kind of looks like a chanterelle. It's got the gills that are starting to run down the stem. It's that bright orange color, just like chanterelles are. But if you watched the last video, you'll see some of the differences here.
I can feel it.
So if you take a look first at the gills, you can see that the gills are knife-edged. They're real sharp. And they also don't run into each other. Like once a gill starts, it runs all the way out to the edge. And you'll see other small ones that are starting and they run all the way out to the edge, and then they don't come back together ever. With a chanterelle sometimes, a lot of times actually, you'll see the gills running back into each other and kind of merging, but that doesn't happen with these. The other thing that is a distinguishing characteristic is whether it peels like string cheese.
What are you doing?
We're gonna try this. So you can see it just kind of breaks apart. It's not peeling quite the same way. It's fibrous, but it's not peeling quite the same way.
Really stiff.
Yeah, it's stiff. Now let's look at the flesh. The flesh is not pure white on that stem. That flesh is orangey. Now with a chanterelle, when you peel it, that flesh should be bright white immediately after peeling it. And after it's exposed to the air a little bit, a chanterelle will turn this orangey color. But the jack-o'-lantern here is already orange as you're peeling it open. And then if you smell it, it's got kind of a strange chemically smell.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't smell pleasant like a chanterelle does. So you can see they're growing these large clusters. Chanterelles will be growing sometimes in smaller clusters, but this is a large cluster here, and that's very typical of this mushroom. You don't want to eat these. These will definitely make you sick. So there we go. One of the lookalikes to the chanterelle.